We live right now. What's going on,
What's
everybody?
up, people? How y'all doing?
Where
Beautiful
my
Wednesday,
people at?
beautiful
Let me jump on
Wednesday.
here.
Leave us some comments in the chat below. Let us know how y'all are doing today. It's been a beautiful, beautiful week for me. I know you have a lot of things going on, but
Woo.
I'm pretty sure you can say the same for you as well. Hopefully, your week has been just as wonderful as mine has.
Oh man, it's amazing, bro. Let me
Yeah.
get these few people on here. Apologize to anyone that we might have spammed. I think we had a what they would call maybe a glitch that sent out to everybody, but hey, we hope that you enjoy it anyway and join us more often.
Absolutely. And while we're waiting on Ida to get everything in order, go ahead and text WTF to the number below 314-970-3918. This is our main line. Just text WTF to it and it'll send you a link to all of our social media pages where you can see all of these lives every single Wednesday, along with all the great content that we have been posting on our community page. And kind of segueing into that, I don't know if you want to jump straight into it, but if people want to go ahead and check out the Instagram page, it's WTF Academy on on Instagram. But Coach E right here, he's been in addition with one of our first group of mentees, Donovan. He's our videographer for the
Yes.
WTF, and he's 19, y'all. And y'all go to the IG page, y'all see some of the great work that he has created. But I don't want to spoil anything that you wanted to tell the people, but I just want to give that little nugget of information.
No, that's great, man. We definitely are working and building this thing. So appreciate everyone jumping on. A lot of things happened over the last week. So before we go forward, shout out to Kevin, um, Donovan, Dimitri. We were all in Atlanta. You all see the pictures out there, mobbed up, doing our team thing, and it was great. People
Absolutely.
got to meet each other for the first time, and yeah, man, it was amazing, man. We had a lot of challenges during that trip,
I'm
but
sure.
we pushed through, and it was a great opportunity. I got to bless the stage.
Mm.
So excited about
Woo.
that. We have a few clips that are jumping out there. Received a lot of great feedback from a lot of people saying that you guys did a pretty good job. So definitely want to represent for the WTF and the
He's
people.
being humble. He did. He smoked the stage down. Hey, I went when y'all go to the page and check it out. I mean, like I have to give you your props. I gotta toot your horn a little bit harder than what you did, man, because that stage was laid out beautifully. The crowd was thick out there. It was a lot of people, gleaning from Coach Big E's knowledge and his wisdom. And it's something that you definitely want to take a look at. And that's just a sneak peek of the type of energy and the type of messaging that we're putting out there in the youth earbuds. The youth listen to all this garbage and rap music and trash, and they look at all this
Man,
uh, crap on TikTok and Instagram, but we're here feeding the positivity to the subconscious mind, to the conscious mind of not only the youth, but as you see in the video as it pans, a lot of grown people too, a lot of successful
yeah.
multi millionaires gave my man
Woo.
props here. So I got to give you a shout out, man. He did more than just a pretty good job. He did amazing.
Hey, I had to represent for the WTF, man. We come with that high energy. We know that everything requires high energy, and high frequency, high energy cannot dwindle down to nothing. It only goes high. It only reverberates with the high. So high energy, high income, high self-esteem, high everything. Everything is raised. Shout out to Ray out there. I see my man Ray,
Hey,
E
what's up,
Mac,
Ray?
Chrissy Nation. I appreciate y'all in the
Chrissy D,
comments.
what's going on?
Yeah, they out there doing it. Appreciate y'all. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. So hey, y'all, look, I wanted to really touch on some of the things that I spoke on and some of the trip. Like a lot of people a lot of things. What I started it off with was simple smiling. And you all might have seen some of the clips that I put out there already. Like, you activate so many things by a simple smile. This is science. This is your chemistry. You can Google this, Siri this, whatever you need to do. But there's different endorphins. Like, you check your blood work after you had a great day, is completely different than if you had a horrible day. Like, yo, you could go early. You know, we always go early in the morning to get our blood work. Do it after a bad day and do it after a great day. They're different. So what I encourage everyone to do is start your day off with a smile. Start your day off with some declarations. Don't start your day off dreading getting up. I don't want to get up. I gotta drive through the traffic. Oh, hopefully this car start. It's cold outside. I don't feel like putting on no, when you start your day like that, chances are your day is gonna go that way. Most of the times we might get lucky and things will go better, but if you start your day early in the morning with a smile, with positive affirmation, instead of looking at your phone, going through IG and Facebook, because you all know we do it in the morning. You ain't brush your teeth, breath hot, you looking at your phone. You got crust in your eyes, and you looking at this phone while you laid in the bed getting the last 5 minutes of lay down time. And what I say is, one of the new habits that we can create, because we are what our habits are, you all. So we all need to get better with our habits, including me. And one of the habits that we do and we push our group to do is wake up on the right page. Wake up with a big Kool-Aid smile. I don't care if you're missing toothless, whatever it is, smile anyway. And, you'll make people, even when you're in the car, just smile. People riding past you, everybody mad, sitting in traffic, just face balled up. I'm saying smile, and instead of listening to the news or the Breakfast Club, I know what we do when we drive. Instead of doing that, put on you some positive affirmations. Put on you some Miles Monroe, some Jim Rome, some Tony Robbins, some Les Brown, some whoever you like to listen to. Put that in your ear to start your day off, and you'll be shocked at all of these little habits and these little tricks that will change your mindset and change your entire day. And the more you do this and becomes consistent at it, you will notice that your days get better, better, and better. And so what I challenged everyone in the crowd to do, and you'll see this on the videos, is to do a 30-second smile. And it's hard. Like, if you think, oh, 30 seconds ain't nothing, try smiling for 30 whole seconds. You'll be like, wow. And it's only hard because we don't practice it. We know when you dealing with muscles, it takes memory. And the memory you have right now is a grin, 2-second smile, then we go right back to this. Don't you hate it when somebody say, hey, how you doing? As soon as you say, hey, how you doing? They go to this. That was a fake smile, man. Keep the smile, keep the energy going. And, you can always tell whether somebody's genuine or not. Just watch them when they're not in your face, because if they turn around and face balled up, then something else is going on. So change the chemistry of your entire body. This body is built on chemicals. The universe is built on chemicals. We have all the chemicals of the universe within us. And instead of popping pills, because a lot of people take anxiety pills, stress-related pills, all of these different drugs, you have things within you. Like, we know dopamine. Dope came from the drug dopamine that's in your brain. That's where the word dope came from, because you can generate that yourself without anything foreign. You can do that within your body. The body is so amazing and dynamic, you all. And I think with technology and the new science that we know, we're understanding how powerful the body is. Before, we used to say, oh, it's just an earth suit. My body ain't nothing. It's just a vehicle. And it's just, no, this body is amazing because it's made in the image and after the likeness of your Father. So why would he give you a weak body? And science and technology is allowing us to really tap into this thing. So I know I said a lot and I might be geeking some of you all out, but the main thing is to smile. Tupac said it best. No matter what you're going through, smile, man.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Those are great points, man. And just to kind of go a little bit deeper into that. So, like, how do we get to the point where, like, what you said was spot on, but let's kind of give some like actionable steps. Let's get some action items to the people of how can y'all really get to the point where like everything is organic and the smiles come naturally. Like, I mean, many of us have gone through plenty of trauma. Like everybody's gone through trauma, right? Life is challenging at times, right? And we've
Mhm.
all experienced pain to some degree. Some people have experienced more pain than others. It just depends on the perspective. But just taking myself for instance, like y'all see me grin ear to ear sometimes just because like this is real. Like I truly have joy,
Yes.
and what I consider the difference between joy and happiness is joy is a state of being, it's something that I rest in. Happiness can come and go. So, okay, I'm happy because my bank account is high. I'm sad because my money is low. That fluctuates, but joy is something that's constant. Like you have to root yourself in something greater than the temporary fluctuations of external circumstances or
Mm.
anything that may happen in your life. Because if you yeah, it's true. Because if you're attaching your peace and your happiness and your state of being to things that can fluctuate, like a person or a job or whatever the case is, those things can change, right?
Yes.
So if those things change or if anything goes out of whack, then guess what's going to happen to you? You're going to go out of whack with it. So that
Mhm.
gives you an unstable ground to build off of. So if you're continuously holding on to something greater than yourself, in my personal opinion, then that's how you attain joy. So for me, um, kind of going back to what you said, is as far as like waking up in the morning and getting on your phone and scrolling. Like I used to do that all the time,
Yeah.
and by me wanting to grow more in my faith in the Most High God of the Bible, I downloaded a Bible app. And one way to stop me from scrolling on Instagram and Facebook when I first wake up in the morning, I set an alert for when I wake up, and it
Mm.
gives me a quick verse of the Bible. So when I do grab my phone, I'm not scrolling, I'm reading the Bible, right? So
Yeah.
like that may not be your thing, that's fine, but find something that can ground you in something that's stable, something that you truly believe in, something that's positive that can get you going in a positive direction and have you being in a constant state of joy and not happiness or sadness or these temporary emotions that we tend to feel all the time.
Woo, man. So now you know you're touching on something with this joy thing. Here's what I know some of the people out there are thinking. Well, what if I don't have anything to be joyous about? What if I don't have anything to be? Everything in my life is going to shambles. This is bad. That's bad. I don't have any. Listen, you all, that's not true. The mere fact that you woke up is reason enough to be joyous because you got another 24 to get it right and keep it going. It took Bezos 30 years to get his company right. I mean, it took a lot of people a lot of time to get things together. So even though it's not happening for you today the way that you wanted to, you got to stay the course. You got to keep doing it. And if you had a choice, this is why I ask everyone, if you had a choice between joy and misery, which would you choose? And everybody chooses joy. So I always challenge them then and I say, well, why do you keep wanting to be miserable? Why do you keep going to the worst memory that ever happened to you? Why do
Mhm.
you keep going to the fact that you lost your mom? You lost your dad? Yes, that happened. It was sad. You have the right to be emotional about that. But why do we have to keep going to it? Like eventually we have to move past it and allow those emotions to fully vet themselves out so you can be happy. Now, when I think about my mom, I smile and think about her cussing me out And what she'd be saying right now, if she saw her oldest on the stage with millionaires in the audience and millionaires walking up to me, giving me daps and shouting me out on IG and things like that. Just imagine like a wreck like me. I always say that because I was that wreck. And my man D Mac, look, that guy was with me when we were little bitty boys, like 9, 10 years old. He's seen it all. He's seen the transition, and my man is heavy in the church. He's a pastor. So shout out to my man D Mac DeMarcus. Hey, love you, bro. Give my love to the family, man. But hey, it's serious. You can have joy no matter what you are going through. And I use this example, and people, it can be a little harsh, but if you Google this, there was a monk. This man was so in tune with his joy, because joy is internal. As you stated, it doesn't come from the things, because we know millionaires right now with all the things, and they're miserable. I mean, Robin Williams is a prime example, a comic, one of the big dogs. He was the top, one of the main guys, and he killed himself, and he had everything, and he made everybody happy. He brought everyone joy except for himself. He didn't bring himself joy, and he killed himself because of it. So it's not about the amount of things you have. It's not about the amount of money you have in your bank account. Yes, by all means, we want those. We want you to have everything that you desire, because it's truly yours to have. But that joy that happens inside is not associated with those things. That's temporary. That stuff passes. But when you just have the joy of simply having life in your veins, simply being born, made in the image and after the likeness of your Father, simply knowing that you cheated death once again, because those that know, when you sleep, you're at your closest point of death. Your whole body slows down. Everything gets real close to stopping. And because you woke up, you have the ability. I speak to homeless people every Thursday, and if you've seen the smile some of these homeless people have on their face, it's like they're so full of life, and they're homeless. Some of them are drug addicts, and yet we're sitting here in our homes, whatever type of home we got, and we're complaining about everything that life is coming at us, which most of it is self-inflicted. But all we do is complain all day long, and God is sitting back like, but we're going to make sure we pray before we go to sleep. But you spend all day complaining and whining, and God sitting back looking at you like, really? And then you're going to come with that weak prayer your last 30 seconds before you pass out. Come on, y'all. Let's start our day off right. We got these big Kool-Aid smiles. Get them going. If your grill messed up, invest into your grill. Whatever you need to do to get that smile going. Because if a homeless person, somebody's getting a free meal and they're smiling and they're full of joy, then what's your excuse? You said you desire joy over misery. Why not get it? It's right there for you to get it. And you can start with just having a big smile. Man, it sounds so simple.
Woo. Hey, if y'all got some value, text us at the number below. Text WTF if y'all got some value. Y'all are gonna want to join this mailing list, our community, especially if y'all are into helping out the youth. And hey, guess what? We still have something for people who are not so young. We still provide value for everybody who wants to glean from us, but we specialize in helping troubled youth. But if you know somebody who needs their mindset revamped, if you know somebody who's has been in a perpetual state of depression or sadness, or they just can't get out of a rut, and you want to help them find joy for themselves, text us at 314-970-3918. Text us WTF right here, right now, or just leave us a comment.
Shout out to Antonia. I see you out there.
Dedicated.
Yeah, Ray, she's smiling on. She ain't just smiling on us. She's smiling on you too. Hey, Ray, man, got his body looking like Atlas, boy. We're going to see this boy. I mean, he going to be in some fitness. Your body's looking great, man. You
Hey,
doing
man,
your
hard
thing. I
work
see
and
you out there,
dedication.
boy. You keep it up, man, because hey, health is wealth, you all. Like being healthy and waking up. I haven't really announced this. I just said I wasn't gonna do this, didn't I, Demetri? But I'm gonna put some, I'm gonna say at high level and state that those vices that you all know, the people that know me, that I've done for quite some time and justified doing it. I haven't been doing those for weeks. I've been in the gym twice a day on most days. Me and the wife been getting it in.
Hey, let's go.
Clothes fitting better. Hey, I was up on that stage, bro, and y'all know I'm normally sweating, like rubbing my head. Just man, I'm up there and it's hot on it. Antonio, I tell you, it was hot in that room, burning up. And I was up there and didn't have to I had my towel in my back pocket, thinking I was gonna be sweating. Didn't sweat at all, bro. And it's because the vices that I removed from my body is allowing me to be happy. I've been up since 3 a.m. and I wake up at 3 a.m. almost every morning without an alarm clock. I'm trying to sleep in. But because I removed those vices, I have so much more energy and so much more joy that I'm excited every day. And I'm telling you all, like, really take an assessment of yourself and ask yourself, is what you're consuming, whether it be drugs, alcohol, tobacco, social media, porn, whatever you are consuming, it could be the news. Please stop watching the news. If you don't hear anything else, you do not want to watch the news because the news will have you depressed. I used to watch the news every morning with a cup of coffee for years and saw the murders, saw this and saw that. Like, stop feeding yourself that. You can't do nothing about it. It has nothing to do with you. It's just something to cloud your mind. And that's why I told the people when I spoke, empty your wagon. We have these, we're going to talk about that on the next one. I don't want to keep going because that emptying your wagon is something different. And I know we are, but I'm going to leave them with this. We were told that the empty wagon make the most noise. And that's normally a bad thing when we think about it. When we're told, they're just making noise, that's the empty wagon. They don't have a lot of substance. And what I challenge everyone to do is to look at your substance, because your substance might be, and probably is, a whole bunch of old programming that people have pumped into you to where now you feel like, I got a little substance about myself, but it's garbage. And we need to clean that thing up. So, hey, Antonio said, I was so dope on the stage. Appreciate you. I'm proud to know you too, sweetheart. Oh, that's my brother, Ray. Oh, that's Big Ray. You should have said Tank. It says Ray Redmond. I should have. But hey, shout out to my brother, my blood brother. First time joining. Appreciate you, bro. I know you out there doing your thing, man. But your son is out there killing it. Both of your sons are out there killing it, man. And I love it, love it, love it. So, yeah, you are. But the WTF every Wednesday, we're going to be on. We're even increasing this. We're going to have some spot. Just follow us on IG, Facebook, YouTube. Click the notifications, subscribe. That way you'll get notified when we go live, because you never know. We might just pop up with a live just randomly. I know I do. I have random. I just want to talk. I got something to say. It's like when they put me on that stage and told me I had 10 minutes and I took 15 minutes. Man, y'all ain't gonna shut me up. I got something to say to my people because we care for the people. We want the people to get right. And you real close to being right. And all it takes is adjusting a few of those habits. And one of them, like I say, smile, especially the men. Boy, we always have our face balled up, man.
Yeah.
And now think about this. If you out on the street or you anywhere and somebody walk up to you, first thing that comes to your mind is like, damn, what's wrong with you? Is something wrong? Especially if it's a stranger. Now you looking like you done made a first impression. Compared to when somebody comes with a smile on their face, you relax like, oh, this person is happy. I feel a little more comfortable just because they're smiling instead of them frowning and looking at you all face all balled up like, man, you ain't that cute. Like, smile a little bit. My mama told me, boy, you too ugly to be that frowned up. You need to smile.
Hey,
Shout out
is
to
it a
all
way for
the
me to share my screen? Can I share my screen? I want to show people
you
something.
should be able to.
Let's see.
Mr. Walker, Mr. Walker, appreciate you, King. I see you out there. Yes, sir. Were you able to do it?
Let's see.
Yeah, I see it popping up now.
Okay, let's see. I wanna.
There it is.
All right, let's see.
Yes, sir.
Can you see this presentation slide?
I see StreamYard. It's a black screen.
Oh dang. I want to maybe not, it probably won't work. We'll have to set this up a little better next time. But I wanted to share something. I'm gonna just read it off. Just to kind of give people like the science behind like our nerve system and smiling and different things like that. Give me 1 second, y'all. I want to see if I can find it one more time. I think this is it. Can y'all
Right
see
on,
this?
D Mac. Let's try it now. I see it now.
All
There it
right,
is. Yep, I see it.
perfect,
Check
perfect.
this out, you all. This is what I love about Dimitri, because the man gets into the nuts and bolts of things. Like he's definitely on a whole nother level with this thing, you all. That Vegas nerve.
Hey
Ooh.
man, appreciate it, Moss. Yeah, and so y'all are getting an exclusive sneak peek, and so this is a presentation that we put together for the curriculum, and yeah, this is just one slide just to kind of explain how the nervous system in our body, and this goes across the board for any human being, right? So this title is I kind of got a little creative with the title. So what happens in Vegas doesn't stay in Vegas. Y'all know the saying, what happens in Vegas stays. But this is talking about the vagus nerve system. So as y'all see in this picture, the vagus nerve system is an information superhighway. Now, did y'all know that 80% of the vagus nerve fibers communicate from the body to the brain? From the body to the brain. So smiling, your mouth from the body to the brain. So 20% communicate from the brain to the body, right? So the vagus nerve system is a superhighway connecting your brain to different parts of your body. Think of it as the commander in chief. It's the leader, it's the head, making sure that the smooth operation continues throughout your body. It controls the essential functions like your heart rate, digestive system, and even what? Your mood. When you feel excited or anxious, the vagus nerve system activates, sending signals that can affect your heart rate and stomach. So, understanding and nurturing the vagus nerve can be valuable tools for boosting overall confidence and well-being. So, just kind of diving into like the science of the smiling. Like
Yes.
80% of our nerves communicate from our body to our brain. So if you're feeling down and depressed, like force yourself to smile, because this is science, y'all. The vagus nerve system is going to tell your brain, hey, my body is smiling whether I feel good or not. I'm smiling, and that associates your brain with something positive, something happy. So if you're forcing yourself to smile, eventually you're gonna start feeling better. This is
Yes.
science, y'all. So I just wanted to go ahead and dive into this really, really briefly to give the science behind the smiling. And we're not just talking, this is actually proven. And so hopefully
Yes.
y'all do some more research and to understand how you can harness the vagus nerve system and benefit you in your personal life.
Man, that's so perfect. And let me dumb it down to the mouse level, because that's where I go. Think about this, you all. When you're upset and you're mad, you're depressed, you're having a horrible day, what do you feel? You feel heavy. You feel like eating something, drinking something. Just your day drags. It's like the day drags long when you're having them rough days. Now compare that to a day when you just got a check you didn't expect. You just got a call from somebody, you happy, you forget to eat. Have you ever did that where you were so hyped, you like, you going in the energy and you like, I'm not even hungry or nothing. You forget to eat
High on life.
because that vagus nerve in that body is sending things to your brain. And for those that don't know, your brain consumes, I believe, what was it, 75% of all your energy?
Oh, it's a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, your brain alone has 60 to 100,000 thoughts every single day. It has enough electricity to light up a light bulb, a 60-watt bulb. This is a fact. Google it if you don't believe me. There's enough energy, and I got a big old head, so I could probably light up a whole house. But but that's how much energy you have in your brain, and it's the body, like this is science. This is what you do with technology. That's why we're living in the greatest day ever, because we have this technology and we have this science to truly understand what this body is. This is an apex machine. This is something major, that we just beat up, we treat it bad, we start our day off bad. Like we are our own worst enemies. People want to talk about this devil with these horns, but that devil you really need to be focused on is right in the mirror, because we are mean to ourselves. Like if we treated other people the way we treat ourselves, we would have no friends. Like when people say, do unto me as I do, no, don't do unto me as you do unto you. Yeah, don't. Now you messed up the whole phrase, the whole verse. That is not what it said. But hey, we have fun with this, you all. It's not to belittle anyone, but it is to make you think. And that's what I love about Coach Dimitri, because my man gets on those levels and blows my brain. You got to hear this man talk about money and currency. Woo! Like I'm sitting, yeah. But hey, for those that want to know, stay tuned, you all. We're gonna have little different clips about these things, and hey, if it's a topic you want us to speak on, as long as it's positive, we ain't talking about no war. We ain't talking about what's happening with Jada and Will. None of that crap. We don't care about none of that. And this, again, we're not being insensitive saying that those people dying is crap. That's not what I'm saying. But I can't do nothing with what's going on over there. There's nothing I can do. So me worrying about it and consuming that every day, if that's what you're doing, please stop. Unless you have a goal, unless you about to do some aid and join the Red Cross or whatever. If you want to do that, then great. But if you're not, stop consuming it, because the media is telling lies to your vision. They ain't catch that. But yeah, telling lies to your vision, television. Sometimes you have to break it down and mansplain. But anyway, listen, you all, what you consume, you are what you eat. Stop eating some of these things, you all. Stop watching some of this stuff on social media. When you see them, here's how you do it real quick. If you go down social media and you keep seeing trash, delete it. Say I don't like it. I don't like it. Eventually the algorithm will change and you'll stop seeing those things and start liking the positive messages like the WTF, the Mouse Magic, Black Crypto, people like that, Antonia, D-Mac, Chrissy Nation. I see you all out there posting great things. I see you all out there putting great things out in the atmosphere, and great things will come to you. But I'm gonna end with that. Dimitri, take us out, man. You know how you do.
Hey, appreciate everybody who joined in on the live. I see some new comments in there. Adrian Walker, CC Clark, what's going home, family? I love to see it. Yes. I love to see it. And I really do, and we really do appreciate everybody who joined in on the replay. Thank y'all for lending y'all's time today. We're very blessed and privileged to have y'all attention, and hopefully you all gained some value. I know you did, and since you did, go ahead and share this live with some of your friends and family so they can get some of the sauce, get some of the gems that we dropped today as well. And as we always say, WTF not only means what's the formula. We teach our mentees formulas to succeed in whatever endeavor they want to pursue in their life. But our mantra also means WTF, or what's the formula, but it's winning takes focus. WTF is our mantra. It's winning takes focus. And every meeting we start off with wins, because wins are very, very important. And we go on throughout our curriculum teaching our mentees how to focus in on one thing at a time and winning at each individual step along the way. So if that sounds like something that you will be interested in your team being a part of, go ahead and text us at the number below. Leave us a comment and DM us on Facebook or Instagram. But until next time, it's been real, family. See y'all later.
Win, 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 no matter what. Y'all heard what Khaled said. Focus on the wins, and whatever you focus on will expand. If you focus on the L's, hey. But all right, y'all. Peace.
Peace.